The 10 Best American Literature Books. If you love to read and are not afraid of a little challenge, then you'll appreciate the American literature books on our list. This selection represents the finest that any U.S.-born author has put forth, and while it was tremendously difficult to whittle this down to just 10 titles, we're confident there's something here you'll enjoy. The list starts from The Bell Jar. While so much of the literary landscape was occupied by men throughout the middle of the 20th century, Sylvia Plath and her iconic novel The Bell Jar, about $8, give us a glimpse into the struggles and delights of that time period's women. Narrator is instantly relatable, often dripping with witty sarcasm, but gets progressively darker. Check out linked in description to buy this product from Amazon. Ninth one is Leaves of Grass. While it is widely considered to be one of the finest poems ever written by a U.S. citizen, Leaves of Grass, about $15, by Walt Whitman isn't a simple document. The author continually edited the piece until his death, and this edition represents his final draft. Light-hearted look at the self, deeply in tune with nature, but very different from the original. You shouldn't miss this product's review. The Sound and the Fury. If you started reading William Faulkner's The Sound and the Fury, APPX, $6, without knowing what to expect, you might find yourself wondering how any of the first portion of the novel could be remotely comprehensible. This is due to that section's narrator having a mental disability. Voices are clear and distinct. Chronicles the downfall of a family, but relentlessly tragic. Well, here is the 7th one. Moby Dick, written with a combination of first-hand experiences and unparalleled literary and biblical scholarship. Herman Melville's Moby Dick, about $11, is often cited as one of the greatest novels ever written, in America or anywhere else. Its characters are unforgettable. Shades of Milton's Paradise Lost incredible control over pacing, but some readers get bored in the middle. You should look into this product. It was surely well marketed. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, around $10, explores some of the downtime spent between a war's missions and battles, discovering the personal conflicts that arise in that space. What makes this novel special, however, is the love story he weaves throughout. The violence, brutality is very realistic. Stunning character flashbacks, but can be too macho at times. Now we will show you the 5th product in the list, Norton Anthology Shorter 9th edition. If you're looking for a large collection of stories, poems, and plays penned by writers from the United States, the Norton Anthology Shorter 9th edition, APPX, $69, provides you with 2 full volumes of just such works. It has something from every period in the country's history, includes a few entire novels, great selection of theatrical titles, but never feels nationalistic. Customers are king, and according to them one should buy this one. 9 stories. Few authors demand the kind of respect and curiosity that J.D. Salinger does. And while The Catcher in the Rye is his best-known work, 9 stories, around $17, a collection of shorter tales, may be his best written. You'll meet the enigmatic Seymour Glass in here, as well. Characters are well defined, rich with the author's unique style, but some of his funniest pieces. If you want cost-efficient, this new one is for you. Invisible Man. Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man, about $10, depicts the experiences of a black man in post-Reconstruction, pre-civil rights era America with tremendous heart and humor, even as the tragic elements of the story lurk beneath the surface. It's as poignant today as it was when it came out, calls our assumptions into question, racially provocative, but strongly styled and full of wit. According to reviews, the second best product is On the Road. The Original Scroll. On the Road. The Original Scroll, about $9, is the full first draft of Jack Kerouac's genre-defining novel, written over the course of just 3 weeks on long, cylindrical reams of paper that allowed him to keep typing in his Joycean stream of consciousness. Style without stopping. Prose has an improvisational quality. Gorgeous descriptions of America, but delightful to read aloud. Now here is our best of best the King product. Blood Meridian, or the Evening Redness in the West. Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian, or the Evening Redness in the West. Around $10. Maybe the greatest novel written in the US. It's Moby Dick. Its stark portrayals of life on the westward plains in the years leading up to the Civil War will leave readers in awe of the author's powers. Characters are all three-dimensional, beautifully poetic prose, but explosively violent.